The aim of this exercise is to build a connection between us and those that seek to guide us from the spirit world. The understanding through the feeling within our hearts of those who work with us, I believe, is a vital part of our understanding of the spirit world. So what I would like you to do is to make sure you're sitting comfortably. I'd like you to close your eyes. And I want you to now take your attention to your breath. Become aware of the rise and the fall of the chest, or the passage of the breath as it enters the body and makes that short journey within us, and then as it returns. And I want you to just repeat and allow yourself to relax. Breathe in, be conscious of the breathing, and breathe out. You'll find that as you breathe, the breathing in itself will relax you. It will allow you to feel relaxation and the tension starting to drift away. And so as you allow the mind to settle, as you allow your body to relax, I'd like you to visualize that within you is an aspect of the universal energy, or the light. I want you to visualize that as a light within you, starting off as a very small speck of light. And as you breathe in, I would like you to visualize this light expanding. And as you breathe out, feel your body relaxing. So on the in-breath, you become aware of that light expanding, starting off as the small pinprick of light and gradually getting bigger and bigger. As you breathe out, feel your body relaxing. If there's any particular area of your body that feels tense or you have discomfort, try to focus some of your awareness on it, and just be mindful that as you focus on it, breathe energy into that area, and in your mind just give it permission to relax. As you continue to breathe in, and as that energy, that light expands, you become more and more relaxed. Your body starts to soften. The tension starts to dissipate from your muscles. You become conscious that you feel calmer. You become conscious that you enjoy where you are. As you continue to breathe in, as you visualize that light now filling your entire body, become aware of that continued sensation of relaxation on the out-breath. And as you continue to breathe in and expand that energy, you notice that it is greater in diameter and circumference than you are. It is wider and taller. In fact, it's like you're cocooned within a sphere, a field of energy. Imagine that the white light surrounds you in all directions, and that in effect you have created, through your breathing, a sacred space. A space in which you decide who joins you. You decide what you are willing or not willing to accept. So as you visualize yourself surrounded by this energy, I want you to send a thought up to those in the spirit world that work with you, whether you know them or not. There will be someone that we could call a gatekeeper or a doorkeeper, someone whose job it is to look after your spiritual well-being, to make sure, with your permission, that those that work with you are motivated only by unconditional love. And so, as you send that thought up to them, before we make any connection, let us take a moment to observe how we feel in this moment. Become aware of your sensitivity to your own energy. Become aware of how you feel. Consciously ask yourself the question, how do I feel in this moment? Question the emotions you feel, the physical sensations, the sense of your own personality, your essence. How does your mind feel in this moment? Do you feel calm or anxious? Do you feel nervous or relaxed? Do you feel happy or unhappy? When we ask ourselves these questions, be honest in your observation. As you do this, you're starting to build a picture about how you feel in this moment, and each moment will be different. But the general realization of how you feel will start to give you an understanding of your own energy. And so as you come to a conclusion of how you feel in this moment, I'd like you to ask for that gatekeeper or doorkeeper to present themselves on the periphery of this sacred space. Through your senses you may see them clairvoyantly. You may hear them as they talk to you. You may just know they're there. They may present themselves as a person or as an energy form. But what they will bring is a feeling. There will be a presence, an awareness of this new energy as they start to make themselves known to you. So as you observe it, I want you to visualize that from your heart that you can send a cord of energy. Because this comes from your heart, it will be a loving energy, a loving presence. And I want you to send this cord, I want you to visualize it moving towards the spirit friend that has come to join you. Visualize it getting closer and closer. I want you to also send a thought to your spirit friend and ask for a cord of light to come from their heart, from the essence of who they are, and I want you to see it moving into your sacred space, getting closer and closer to the cord that you have sent. You visualize the moment at which these two cords touch and ask yourself, how does it feel? This cord, this energy flow from you to them and from them to you, is a way of distinguishing the essence behind the presence. If this energy feels loving, if it makes you feel safe, if is an energy that you wish to connect to. And remember, we only wish to connect to unconditional love. The kind of love that you would have for your children, or your loved ones, your parents or grandparents, whoever. Imagine the feeling you have for someone where you love them completely and unconditionally. This is the love that we wish to connect to when we connect to the spirit world. So if you are getting this feeling, if it's a positive response, then I want you to consciously invite them in your mind to now enter that sacred space. I want you to observe how it feels as they now occupy this sacred space you have created. I want you to ask them to move closer and closer towards you. Feel what happens as their presence comes closer and closer to you and your heart. As you feel their love growing stronger, understand the difference between connecting to your own energy and when you connect to someone that is loving, that wishes to communicate from the spirit world. They should have that loving presence. Now ask them to move closer still, so close that they are only a step away. When they're only a step away, I want you to look at them. Remember what you see. Remember what you hear. Be aware of what you just know through your clear cognizance or clear knowing. Most importantly, remember what you feel. Ask them to place their hands out, ready to embrace you. And as they do so, place your hands out, your arms, ready to embrace them, and I want you to call them forward for that last step. As they embrace you, I want you to return the essence of unconditional love to them. Hug them. Allow yourself to be in a state of union with them. As you become aware of their energy, as you become aware of the changes that took place as they entered the sacred space. All of this was done at your request, that you are in charge of creating that sacred space, of asking them to join you, of assessing whether the energy that they bring with them is one that you wish to connect to. And should it be so, you are the one that calls them into this space, that brings them closer, that has this communion, this togetherness. What we are building is a togetherness, a union, much the same as you would build any friendship. It starts with gaining an understanding, an awareness of someone's energy, of their emotion, of their presence. And your intuition will speak to you. It will tell you all you need to know. I want you to now ask them to take a few steps backwards, to move away from you, and feel what happens as their energy starts to change. You may notice sensations such as the connection becoming weaker, don't feel their presence with the same strength that you previously did. There may be other sensations that you have. Each time there will be differences. As you just take a few more moments to assess how you feel now, ask yourself, what has changed? How has the experience changed? And now send a thought to them and ask them to return. Ask them to come closer than they have before. As you feel that change in the energy as they move closer and closer, become aware of the sensations. And as you open your arms to each other and as you embrace each other, become aware of the changing energy, the sensations. If you find the energy overwhelming, do not forget to breathe. Breathe in deeply and slowly, allowing the energy to gradually subside just a little. Remember, you are in control. You are expressing your free will. And now once more, I want you to send a thought to them and ask them to move away from your embrace, away from your energy, by taking a few steps back. Become aware of how you feel as they start to move away from you. Become aware of the sensations. Become aware of the change in the emotion, of the essence of who has connected with you. Now, I want you to ask them to move fully outside of your sacred space. Visualize them moving further and further away until they are placed on the outside of that space, so that only you occupy it now. And now ask yourself, how do I feel in this moment when I'm not connected, when I'm aware of just my own energy? How do you feel? Make a mental note of how you feel. As you do so, I want you to become more and more aware of your own physical presence once more. As you do so, please remember to send a thought to those who have connected with you, a thought of thanks, that this is another step in the journey of understanding who works with you. And it can be done with as many guides as you wish, as often as you wish. Building an understanding will never be detrimental to your development. By gaining clarity, it allows you to let go of fear. It allows you to let go of doubt. And you enjoy the experience more. And so as you continue to breathe in and become more aware of your physical self once more, gradually take deeper breaths. Become aware of your environment, where you're sitting, your feet upon the floor. And when you're ready, I'd like you to open your eyes once more. And this is the journey of understanding, of making a guide connection.